Yesterday, an agreement was laid in Parliament for Suame Interchange and ancillary works, related works, another thing. If you see what we have, what was laid yesterday, you can see, for instance, that 135 million euros plus another 21 million euros were all supposed to be part of phase 1 of the Suame Interchange and ancillary works. So we are surprised to see another amount of money, $47 million for Suame Interchange and related works again. Are these duplications or additional monies allocated for the same project? We don't believe that this is the right way to do. While we are not against any of these projects in principle, we think that there need to be some clarity with it. For instance, if you take Lot 5 and 6, on which they've talked about, we believe that this is part of the project that was completed by some Brazilians some time ago on the Eastern Corridor. The real problem on the Eastern Corridor currently is the Nkwanta Oti Damanko section, which the Chinese have failed to deliver. And we encourage the Minister of Road and Highways to terminate that contract and re-award it. They are probably in that process. If we have any resource, we should be putting aside some money for whoever the new contractor will be, so that they can complete that section. If you go to Asikuma Junction towards Have currently, which used to be very bad, a contractor is there working under GOG. We are not told how the contractor is going to be paid. So if we really want to tackle the problem on the Eastern Corridor, we think that some of this money should be allocated to that.
He was of the view that governments should have used that money to pay small medium contractors who are owed.
Indeed, a bulk of what I call SMCs, small medium contractors in this country, people have weeded the roadside and other things, are owed small monies and other things. If we have this, why can't we set aside at least $100 million to pay some of these people who are elderly people who have gone to weed the side of the road across the country, and we continue to do that because it's a safety measure. So we believe that the breakdown is not satisfactory.
The Roads and Finance Ministry, the Adaklu legislator, stated must come clear on this.
Whilst we are not saying we are opposed to the 750, we believe that the clarity that has come so far is too limited. We want the Road Ministry and the Finance Ministry to come together and iron out these things so that Parliament will be well informed as to how these monies are going to be. Because currently it appears as if we are duplicating monies we approved just a few months ago, and we are taking from another source. For instance, if you take money, $170 million for all African Games, and for any reason you can't draw down, you need to officially say to Parliament, look, we have closed, or we can't utilize the money, so we need another money. But if you want another $140 million without explaining to us, is it the case that you actually wanted almost 300 million and you didn't tell us, now you are just taking the money? We don't think that is a way of accounting to the people of this country. So,
however, the minority, he said, will not allow government to rush through Parliament for the approval of the 140 million euros facility to construct an interchange and ancillary facilities in Suame in the Ashanti region.
With regard to the Suame Interchange and other projects, as you may be aware, it's just been laid in Parliament. The Committee on Finance and Roads and Transport are yet to look into it. In fact, as we speak, the parliamentary, standing order says that immediately enough copies of a bill, a document is ready, it can be laid. It was laid yesterday, but as we speak, nobody has got a copy of that. So the question is, has it actually been laid? Because if it's laid and we don't have copies, and we are just hoping that nobody is going to tell us that within one day, we should read those documents and pass it. We need a minimum of 1 week to be able to digest the content of that, to be able to pass it. By the way, we are rising on the 20th. So this is what we want to bring.